and you can actually start to heal when you eat this kind of diet. I've lost over 65 pounds in my my journey. It's come in waves. Probably the first 50 came off real quick. So I found a New York roast at Costco. Normally I just find the ribeyes, but this is an actual New York roast, 16.5 pounds. And I'm gonna cut New York steaks out of this. $10 a pound for this New York, boneless. Let's get the fluid off it, dry it up a little bit. Gonna dry the backside, the fat cap. We're gonna leave the fat cap on. That is really nice when you cook up the steak. But this is exactly where they start from when they get New York steaks. So check that out. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Nice marbling. We're gonna get some nice steaks out of this. 12. I'm gonna get roughly 13 steaks out of this. Hey, if you guys have any questions about the carnivore diet, throw them in the comments. I really enjoy engaging with my followers on this. And I answer every question that's asked. So this is a nice New York. Nice marbling, not quite as fatty as the ribeye, but this is gonna be fantastic. I've had New Yorks that are a lot leaner than this, and personally, I think these are one of the nice New Yorks I've seen. So you don't want it to be all lean red. You want some striated fat deposits on there. A lot of nutrition in the fat-soluble vitamins, and it adds so much flavor and the energy you need. When you're eating a low-carb diet, the fat becomes your energy source. So you want to maintain the fat here and the striated fat deposits. Those are a good thing. And I'm cutting these to about an inch and a quarter. And these are gonna grill up really nice on my Blackstone griddle. Always make sure you have a sharp knife so you don't get, so you get a nice even cut in the steak. I mean, look at that. I mean, delicious. Some of you have asked me either through the comments or just people that really don't go on YouTube but are acquaintances of mine have asked me, well, how do you do it? And the carnivore diet is pretty much the way the name implies, it's carnivore food. So carnivores eat meat. They eat anything that has been living before. I guess plants are living, but any animal that's been living, with or without a face. For most complete nutrition, carnivore foods are the absolute best for you. They regulate your hormones perfectly, and you can actually start to heal when you eat this kind of diet. I've lost over 65 pounds in my my journey. It's come in waves. Probably the first 50 came off real quick, you know, 4 or 5 months. The next 15 over time came off, but I was also putting muscle back on at the same time. So it was probably realistically another 30 pounds of fat while I was replacing some of that with muscle. So this is a really nutritious way to eat. And until you try it, don't knock it. Seriously, I've seen so many people who are in a very unhealthy state whose initial reaction is to, whoa, my doctor says this is unhealthy, and they're very unhealthy themselves. And it's like, you're sitting there with major health issues, not happy with your body weight, and your first knee-jerk reaction is to don't eat the meat and to keep eating the cereals and the pancakes and the grains. Do something different. Einstein's definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So give it 30 days. It'll change your life. And then it'll open up even more questions that your doctor won't even be able to answer. So this is what I'm going with here. A mountain of meat. I eat one of these a day, either the New York, ribeye, sometimes just ground beef and eggs. Perfectly happy with that. And that's just as nutritious. Beef is nature's multivitamin on steroids. So don't be afraid of meat. We've been lied to our whole lives. This generation, couple of prior generations too. This is what we thrive on. This is what gets us healthy. This is what regulates our hormones and has us properly utilizing the fat that we have stored on our body and the fat that we eat from our meat. This is what keeps us from being hungry every 2 hours because there's no carbohydrate in there. There's no insulin signaling crap forcing us to continually eat to keep our blood sugar stable. You want to go with this kind of diet. It will change your life. Until you've given it a try, you can't knock it. Seriously, if you guys that know me have seen the change in me and aren't at least curious how to get it for yourself, I'm giving you the answer. I've been showing you in my videos. Give it 30 days. 30 days isn't going to hurt anything. Be careful of medications that lower blood sugar and blood pressure, so you will want to get your doctor involved, but 30 days, it'll change your life. Thanks for watching on this, and I hope you join me. I really do. Reach out with any questions. I answer them all. I'd love to help you along this journey. I really would. Thanks for watching.